How do you stop your inner comparison queen in her tracks? That's today's viewer question. It's Dr. Mary, and today's question comes from Angie, and it's a follow-up to my video from last week where we were talking about the importance of nourishing yourself by finding your inner light and your life's purpose and really taking that and doing that and making it happen for yourself. And Angie said, but what if my life's purpose is similar to other people in the world? So what if I want to be a health coach? There's 50 billion health coaches out there. How do I distinguish myself? How do I shine my light when it's already been shown by somebody else? Oh, Angie, I am so glad that you asked this, because we do it, don't we? We compare ourselves to other people, and then we always end up coming up less than and feeling bad about ourselves. You know, this is something that starts from a very early age. Whether it's parents, friends, family, media, we're surrounded by images of perfection. These ideals for what we're supposed to look like, or how we're supposed to act, or how we're supposed to be. And a lot of times it feels like our own uniqueness has to be dimmed because we don't want to offend someone, or we don't want to shine too brightly, heaven forbid. And so we dim our light. But at the same time, we're told you have to shine, you have to excel, you have to get straight A's, you have to be perfect. And then we wonder why we're not happy. So how do you stop the comparison queen? How do you learn to feel good about yourself again? Eventually, the comparison has to stop. But how? So I want to share something with you about the way the brain works. We have cells in our brain called mirror neurons. And they're there for a reason, because when we're little, we learn by mimicking other people. That's how we learn to walk and talk and all of that so quickly. It's because we have these little mirror neurons that help us mimic others. But as we get older, we don't really need these mirror neurons to tell us what to do so we can learn something faster. But they're still there. And when you think about it, what's a mirror neuron's job? It's to compare yourself to other people so you can learn from them. But when we're past the point of really needing them to learn rapidly, all of the things we need to learn to just survive on this planet, then it can become a trap, because we start comparing ourselves to everyone and everything, and we keep thinking we don't measure up. So here's what I want you to do, Angie. When you start to go down that path, that comparison queen rears her ugly head, you're thinking, who am I to do this? Who am I to shine my light? Who are you not to? I want you to tell yourself, I can do this. I am worth it. I have something unique to say. You need to start replacing the negative self-talk with positive self-talk. Surround yourself with positivity. I've shared on the Dr. Mary TV my wall of positivity with you before, but I literally, all over my office wall, it's a wall of positive sayings. So when we all have a bad day, and when I'm having one of those bad days, I can just look up and be, oh yeah, that's why. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. You have a unique purpose. Yes, there are a lot of health coaches out there. Do they do things the way you do exactly? No. You have your own unique spin. So comparing yourself to somebody else is like comparing apples and oranges. They're both fruit, but they're totally different. They look different, they feel different, they smell different, they taste different. Your flavor that you're going to bring to being a health coach is going to be slightly different than anybody else's out there. Don't let the fear that somebody else has already done it stop you from shining your light. Replace the negative self-talk with positive. Why? Because negative messages by our brains are perceived as 5 times more powerful than positive ones. So it's so easy to go down that rabbit hole of negativity because your brain is like, ooh, negative thing, I better pay attention to that. Because, thousands and thousands of years ago, from an evolutionary perspective, it was really important for us to pay attention to the negative. But that's not true anymore. Most of the time, the negative is not life and death. It's not like it used to be for ancient hunters and gatherers. So when the negative starts, replace it immediately with the positive. If you're thinking, I can't do this, I can do this, I absolutely can, I believe in myself, phone a friend, get a coach, look at your wall of positivity that you've created, do something to instill that belief in yourself. We all have bad days, but I promise you, if you surround yourself with positivity, it's going to be a lot easier to counteract the occasional negative vibes. I hope that helps you, Angie. I hope that answered your question. Keep the questions coming in. It's Dr. Mary at drmarypritchard.com. Much love.